So Sarah gets a sample. She really likes Dave's dog toys, and she decides, you know what, this is something I want to communicate and share with my audience. This was super late last night. So this is the Match.com metaphor fully developed. So Sarah and Dave have now made a connection in the OpenSky platform directly with one another. And Sarah does what she does best, makes entertaining, informative, enthusiastic, and honest content related to those products. She's not shilling, she's sharing. Her audience, using the platform, can now buy the products directly from her on her site. And I'll show you an example of this in a moment, where she's a person they know and trust. She's curated a product that she loves and shared it with her audience. And the way OpenSky works, and this is important, OpenSky and Sarah are business partners. We split the profits 50-50 on every item she sells. So let me explain what that means again. If the wholesale price of the item is $10, that's how much Dave gets paid, right, because he manufactures it, and the retail price of the item is $30, that's what Jill, my wife, pays for it when she buys it, the credit card fee comes off the top, $2, and there's $18 left over, Sarah gets $9, and OpenSky gets $9. Basta. That's how it works. Like, there's nothing, and the customer is Sarah's customer, right? It's her business. She's the boss. This was my attempt to draw lifetime value of a relationship. So you see, Sarah has a cane, and the customers have grown beards. So Sarah's building a direct and lifetime customer relationship with her audience. And this is a really important thing. You've worked a year, 10 years building your audience and engaging with your audience. Now think about what Ted said about how affiliate programs work. As your customer chooses to buy one item from you, and you have her email address, and she's in your database, and you know what zip code she lives in, and you're getting her feedback directly from her to you or him to you, you're now able to learn more about your community than you've ever known before. We've seen that people using the platform are looking at their Google Analytics to understand the size of their media property, and they're looking at their OpenSky Analytics to understand their commerce opportunity. And that lifetime relationship is really important. Sarah doesn't need to do the messy part about commerce. She doesn't need to hold inventory, source products, or handle customer service. The things that are frequently the big sort of stumbling blocks to turning your franchise, your relationships, into a commerce business, because candidly, they're expensive and hard to do and time-consuming. OpenSky does all of those. And what we've provided and built into our model is a 365-day guarantee on every single item that someone buys. Satisfaction guaranteed. And the reason why we've done this is this was truthfully a leap of faith that that you would curate great items and your audience would know and trust you and buy the right thing. And so we've been in business 13 months. In 13 months, we've had a 1% return rate. Amazon has a 19% return rate. Zappos has a 40% return rate. So what we're building, and it's really what we're empowering people like yourselves to do, is to connect with your audience, curate the things you really like, not something that's on the line. Only something that you would tell your best friend, this is something you must have, and then offer it to your community. And when you do that, I feel really good about standing up behind you and your relationships and guaranteeing them for a year. No questions asked. So the essence is Sarah doing what she does best. Connect with and inform her audience. You know, remember day one when you started on WordPress, or day one when you started on Twitter or on YouTube? Those platforms took work to build the engagement and connection. That wasn't easy. That was about, I think, us all recognizing that if we make a genuine connection with people and work hard at it, right? Listen to our communities, engage in an honest and authentic way, that then we can really build a lifetime of relationships. And that the OpenSky platform allows Sarah to do that without having to and make money doing it, without being distracted by the things that aren't sort of her skill set. So the 5 reasons that people we call Sarah in our platform sellers. The 5 reasons people are becoming sellers really are simple. The first is discover great stuff. You know, it's incredibly important that you have innovative suppliers to partner with. Our P&G and other big brands are really excited about getting distribution in the OpenSky platform. The truth is, I welcome them, but they aren't the people who need our help. The people who need our help are the people we all know who are innovative and creative and creating amazing goods, but can't seem to get them to market. And the OpenSky platform empowers those people to connect to you. Think about how many samples get sent to you every week. You know, someone saying, here, review this, the PR person sending it to you. Well, the idea here is not to solve the problem for Kimberly-Clark, but to help the people who are creative and innovative and creating great stuff and sharing those things with their audience. The next is broaden your audience. The OpenSky platform is a network. So we send traffic to you, right? We send customers to you, and the people in the platform send customers to one another. The experts in the dog area don't know anything about accessories and lipstick, and they're sharing their customers with one another. We fundamentally make selling fun and easy, and I think this is important to me because no one's going to do anything unless it's super simple and it's fun to do and you connect with people. And that was, we take the inventory, order management, fulfillment, customer service, we handle that. All right? That's really important that you can plug and play and grow. And we respect you and your audience. It's your audience. You've busted, we've worked hard to build that audience, and you deserve to have that audience be yours, right? And think about it this way. All the energy that you've put into your audience, the thing about that is you know that that's an investment in yourselves, right? That's you saying, you know what, I'm self-reliant. I'm about building a business for myself that you know, is a risk and is not going to the movies, and I'm staying home to work on it, and I'm hustling, and I'm sharing honestly who I am. And I don't think it's right to try to take that from you. I actually think the best thing to do is to empower you to take it to the next level, and that's what OpenSky is about. And it's a 50-50 partnership. You know, I couldn't think of a simpler way to build it than to say, we're going to split right down the middle and be just partners. And OpenSky makes not a dime unless you make a dime. And the dime we make is identical to the dime you make. So I've got 40 people in our office on 18th Street building code 24 hours a day to build the tools for you. And we only support ourselves based on the success of our partners that are distributed around the United States and ultimately the globe. It's a partnership. And it's honestly a partnership between you with one another. Because it's your ability to say, you know what, this is a better way to shop. It's a better way to buy things from people I know and trust than it is to buy things from the robots in the mass market retailers. So as Ted said, it's all about relationships and the connections between shoppers and sellers and suppliers. It's this community that's coming together pretty dynamically.